So the pyramid structures that goes way down, and this dude made a whole documentary. Look,
Dr. Amelia Lawson wiped sweat from her brow. Another day, another layer of sand removed. She and her team had been excavating near the Great Pyramid for months, searching for a rumored hidden chamber. Ancient texts hinted at its existence, but hope was dwindling. Then a breakthrough, a glint of gold beneath centuries of dust. Amelia brushed away the sand, revealing a hieroglyphic inscription. Her heart pounded. This wasn't just any inscription, this was the key. The inscription described a hidden mechanism, a way to unlock the secrets beneath the sands. Excitement rippled through the team as they gathered around the ancient stone tablet. The air was thick with anticipation, each member of the team fully aware that they were on the brink of a monumental discovery. The hieroglyphs they had been painstakingly studying for weeks were finally starting to make sense, revealing secrets that had been buried for millennia. As they deciphered the hieroglyphs, the story of a hidden door began to unfold. The symbols and characters, once a mystery, now painted a vivid picture of an ancient civilization's ingenuity and their efforts to protect something of immense value. The inscription spoke of a hidden door sealed for millennia. It was said to be a gateway to a chamber that held untold treasures and secrets of the pharaohs. The door was not just hidden, it was protected by a series of intricate mechanisms designed to thwart any who dared to seek it. It outlined a complex sequence of actions, manipulating ancient pressure plates hidden in plain sight. Each step had to be executed with precision, for a single mistake could trigger traps or seal the door forever. The team knew they had to be meticulous, their every move calculated and deliberate. It was a puzzle, an ancient safeguard against grave robbers and those who sought to disturb the pharaoh's rest. The hieroglyphs hinted at the dangers that lay in wait for the unworthy, a testament to the lengths the ancient Egyptians went to protect their sacred sites. The team worked tirelessly, following each instruction with bated breath. Every member was acutely aware of the stakes, their focus unwavering as they pieced together the ancient puzzle. The hours stretched on, but their determination never wavered. The desert night fell, replaced by the harsh glare of floodlights. The once serene and silent landscape was now a hive of activity, the team undeterred by the passage of time. They knew that they were on the verge of something extraordinary, and the thought of discovery fueled their efforts. Finally, after hours of meticulous work, they felt a tremor run through the ground. It was a subtle but unmistakable sign that their efforts were paying off. The ancient mechanisms were responding, the hidden door beginning to reveal itself. A low rumble echoed beneath their feet, growing louder with each passing second. The ground seemed to come alive, the vibrations a testament to the ancient engineering that had lain dormant for so long. Dust billowed as a section of the pyramid shifted, revealing a dark, gaping maw. The team watched in awe as the hidden door slowly opened, the ancient stone grinding against itself, unveiling the entrance to the hidden chamber. The entrance to the hidden chamber had been found. It was a moment of triumph, the culmination of their hard work and dedication. As they peered into the darkness, they knew that they were about to step into a world that had been lost to time, a world filled with the secrets and treasures of the ancient pharaohs. Armed with powerful torches, Amelia's team cautiously entered the chamber. The air was thick with the smell of dust and time. As their lights cut through the darkness, gasps escaped their lips. This wasn't a tomb. This was something else entirely. The chamber was vast, its ceiling disappearing into the shadows. Strange metallic structures rose from the floor, shimmering faintly in the torchlight. Cables and tubes crafted from an unknown metal snaked across the floor, connecting to a central platform. The air hummed with an energy that sent chills down their spines. This wasn't the work of ancient Egyptians. This was something far more advanced. The team exchanged uneasy glances, realizing they had stumbled upon a mystery that defied all their expectations. As they moved deeper into the chamber, the scale of the discovery became apparent. The walls were lined with intricate carvings and symbols, none of which matched any known ancient language. It was as if they had entered a different world, one that had been hidden away for millennia. The central platform, now illuminated by their torches, revealed a complex array of controls and displays. It looked like a command center, but for what purpose? The technology was far beyond anything they had ever seen. The team could feel the weight of history pressing down on them. They were standing in a place that had been untouched for centuries, perhaps even longer. The sense of awe was palpable, mixed with a growing sense of unease. What kind of civilization had built this? And why had it been abandoned? These questions swirled in their minds as they continued to explore, each new discovery adding to the enigma. The cables and tubes seemed to pulse with a faint light, as if they were still active. It was a chilling reminder that this place was not just ancient, but also incredibly advanced. The air hummed with an energy that sent chills down their spines. This wasn't the work of ancient Egyptians. This was something far more advanced. The team exchanged uneasy glances, realizing they had stumbled upon a mystery that defied all their expectations. This wasn't the work of ancient Egyptians. This was something far more advanced. This was something far more advanced. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as the team tirelessly worked under the scorching sun and the cool desert nights. Each day brought new discoveries and new challenges. The team meticulously documented their findings, cataloguing each artifact with precision and care. They knew that every piece of pottery, every fragment of metal, could hold the key to understanding the past. The more they explored the chamber, the more questions arose. The machinery was sophisticated, intricate, and unlike anything they had ever seen before. It was as if the ancient civilization had knowledge far beyond their time. Defying any explanation they could offer, the machinery seemed to operate on principles that were foreign to modern science. The team was both baffled and intrigued. It was like stumbling upon a spaceship, buried beneath the sands of time. The chamber was filled with an eerie, otherworldly glow that hinted at the advanced technology hidden within. Buried beneath the sands of time, the artifacts and machinery told a story of a civilization that had once thrived in this now desolate place. One thing was clear: this technology was ancient, yet it was functional. The machinery still hummed with a faint energy, as if waiting to be awakened. The humming in the air was a constant reminder of the dormant power contained within the chamber. Symbols and patterns, etched into the metal surfaces, seemed to pulse with a life of their own. Etched into the metal surfaces, the symbols were unlike any language known to man. They glowed with a faint, ethereal light, adding to the mystery of the chamber. Pulsed with a faint, ethereal light, the symbols seemed to be a form of communication, a message from the past that the team was desperate to decipher. It was a language they couldn't understand, a puzzle that seemed impossible to solve. Yet they were determined to unlock its secrets. A technology beyond their wildest dreams, the ancient machinery held the promise of knowledge and power that could change the course of history. The team knew they were on the brink of a groundbreaking discovery. One evening, as the team analyzed data from the chamber, the humming intensified. The faint glow emanating from the strange symbols grew brighter, bathing the chamber in an eerie light. Dr. Chen, the team's linguist, cried out, pointing to a central console. "The symbols," he exclaimed, "they're changing! It's like the machine is waking up." Panic surged through the team. They had stumbled upon something ancient and powerful, something they didn't understand, and now it was coming to life. Section 6. Theories and Speculations. Fear mingled with fascination. Theories flew around the chamber, each more outlandish than the last. Was this a power source, a weapon, a communication device? Could it be linked to the pyramids themselves, unlocking their true purpose? Dr. Lawson urged caution. They were treading on unknown ground, dealing with forces beyond their comprehension. But curiosity, as always, burned bright. If they could understand this technology, unlock its secrets, it could rewrite history. It could change everything. Section 7. A Dangerous Experiment. Driven by the insatiable thirst for knowledge, the team decided to interact with the machine. They had identified a sequence of symbols on the central console, a pattern that seemed to repeat. It was Dr. Chen who suggested it might be a form of language, a code. With a mixture of trepidation and excitement, they attempted to replicate the pattern using the touch-sensitive surface of the console. The air crackled with energy. The humming reached a fever pitch, and then silence. The lights flickered and died. The chamber plunged into darkness. Section 8. The Frequency. Terror gripped the team. Had they made a mistake? Had they triggered a catastrophic chain of events? Then from the depths of the chamber, a new sound emerged. A low, resonant frequency, vibrating through the air, through their bones, through their very souls. It wasn't a sound they heard with their ears. It was something they felt, something that resonated deep within them. It was a feeling of connection, of being part of something far greater than themselves. The frequency intensified, washing over them, and then, just
Yeah, I
as
also
suddenly,
seen other
it was
videos,
gone.
and it's very interesting what he is saying.
Section 9. The universe listens. The team stumbled out of the chamber, blinking in the harsh desert sunlight. They had no answers, only more questions. What was the purpose of the machine? What was the frequency? And who or what were they trying to contact? One thing was certain. They had stumbled upon something extraordinary, something that challenged their understanding of history, of technology, of humanity itself. The discovery beneath the Great Pyramid was just the beginning. Somewhere in the vast expanse of the universe, something had heard their call, and it was listening.